Tears are hard,
Shout out to the mighty LDBC. I am Trill Will LDBC or Nothing, and welcome to my podcast, the Trill from the Ground Up Podcast, Volume 2. 3 things I ask when I go live. Number 1, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Click the bell icon so that you'll be notified whenever I create content on this channel. Number 2, make sure that you smash the like button when you come in. It's real easy to do. And number 3, donate to the channel. Your donations are greatly appreciated, and I thank you all in advance. We got in the building, Mr. Vino Gotti. What's up, family? My brother's Abel Mahari in the building, aka Mahari Nation Sports Podcast in the building. What's up with it? Hey Pam, how you doing? How you doing? Well, my comment section has been littered. Nina, good evening to you. My comment section has been littered with FBA Sambos in they feeling talking about how off code I am. And in all their dribble, they cannot begin to enunciate a plan, a strategic plan on how to move the Black community forward. As always, they got plenty of complaints. Plenty of them. Plenty of complaints. Plenty of complaints. You won't hear these people come out and tell you anything about a solution. All you hear is a whole bunch of whining.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy. You get your goddamn ass on.
Every time I see them pop up in my comment section, I shake my head because these super coons love attention. They love attention. No plan. But you are the gatekeepers for the Black community. By some, you self-appointed yourself the gatekeeper for the Black community. And the video they were talking about is when I was talking about ICE. Purple Groovy, what's up with it? How you doing? Justin, what's up, man? Salute to you. Christina, good evening. The video in question was the video I did talking about ICE. One of my brothers commented on a Facebook post that I made. I made a Facebook post not too long ago, and I said ICE is American slave catchers. What's up with it, Bearded Viking? My brother in the building. What's up, family? And then I went on to back up the claim that I had made, right? Y'all know I don't open my mouth unless I got proof, unless I have something, some documentation. You know what I mean? I got some form of documentation to prove what I said as a fact. Because if I'm going to say something, I need to stand on it, right? I need to stay. I need to stand on it. I need to stand on it. I need to have documentation. Because like my brother Drew always says, documentation beats conversation. Because all you do in conversations is go around. So I went and pulled up the Fugitive Slave Act of 1850 to make my staunch comparison. And yet again, still, I have Sambos in my chat. Sambos writing whole documents and everything. Yeah. 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 Yeah, and drink more water. You can get the fuck up out of here too. Shut the fuck up talking to me. Fuck out of here. Let me find that. I think I hid that fucking comment. This dude's all on my post. Just right. You're off cold, sir. You're off cold. You're off cold. Trying to put us in tether drama. Tether drama. But anyways, like I said, I like using hey Shelton, you got your boy in his feelings writing on my videos and shit now. Yeah. So so I make a comparison between ICE, modern day ICE, and back in the day slave catchers, right? And these people have yet to even make even an argument to even compare to what I even said in the first place, but they just want to argue. But I have documentation proving what I said is correct, and it's based in fact. But I have a question for you, FBA Sambos. I do. I have a real question for you. What have y'all done? What have y'all done? What have y'all done to move the black community forward? What politicians have y'all put out for the black community to get behind and rally behind so that we can get some progress instead of always being pushed to the bottom of the line, to the back of the line, to the bottom of the totem pole? Who have y'all brought in front of us? What protests have y'all been at? Because I ain't see you at George Floyd's protest. I didn't see you at Breonna Taylor's or Freddie Gray or Michael Brown or any of these people. I haven't seen y'all nowhere. I've been there. I've been outside. But allegedly, I'm off codes. I'm off their bullshit ass codes. Just like the same FBAs that was out here talking about we team couch. We're not giving our vote for nothing. We want to vote. Only way we're going to vote is we get something in return. And they couldn't name you what they wanted in return. Or they couldn't name a pathway of getting to that. Y'all do nothing but pretend on the internet. Y'all a bunch of bitching ass, whining ass fucking niggas on the internet who somehow, some way, I ain't getting any with nobody, bro. I deleted they shit. I ain't reading all that bullshit. You off code, brother. You're in tether conversations. I don't give a fuck. I'm not talking to you fucking retarded niggas. I'm talking to the black Americans who got common sense, who know how to put a plan together. Righteous since 91. What's up with it? Darren, what's up with it, family? I'm only talking to those who have a fucking plan we can put together, because we didn't get any of the rights sitting on the couch. We didn't get any of our rights sitting on no fucking couch, bro. And yeah, since y'all want to see it, I'll show you. I'll show you. Read all that jumbo right there. I gotta go to my comment section in my video. So, said, sir, with all due respect, you are completely off code. This is off code behavior. This is giving, I'm in support of the immigrants being on my land. I don't care if we go back to the way things were before, where we got nothing and everybody else prospers and survives and thrives on our land and we don't. I don't see people like you making videos about what's going on with our people. Why are you meddling in those people's affairs? And don't talk to me about if we don't stand up to this type of brutality, they're going to get us next. That is absurdity. Where did y'all hear me say any of this stupid shit? Where did y'all hear me say it? Y'all didn't hear me say this shit at all. At all. Then you got another tether bitch over here. You got another one. You're not on code. They're going to get us next. That is absurdity, because we have been experiencing brutality under the local police and law. These motherfuckers are really retarded. Retarded. They are fucking dumb. They don't listen for context. They don't listen for shit. They don't listen at all. Nothing. Why I'm talking about, oh man, see, brother, you're off code. So if you're meddling in those people's business, then you're not talking about how law enforcement didn't even listen to the fact that I brought up Mike Brown, Freddie Gray, Trayvon Martin, Alton Sterling, Terrence Crutcher, Philando Castile, Sandra Bland. They disregard all that. Oh, fuck all that. Disregard the fact that I said that the only way black people got any of the rights that we enjoy today is because we voted for them. Never mind that. I just heard what I wanted to hear. Oh, you're taking the side of the immigrants. You're taking the side of the immigrants. Well, you're taking the side of the immigrants. You're off code, brother. Shut your bitch ass up. That's why I don't talk to these fucking Sambos. It's this video. Welcome to Black America. Now what are you gonna do about it? Look at this stupid shit, bro. It's time to take the gloves off and just come straight up the middle. You guys are being paid to do this. Who the fuck is paying me, you fucking moron? You guys have an ulterior motive. Plus you're trying to push propaganda and a narrative for our people to see humanity in other people's situation while ignoring our own plight. The immigrants, the so-called white people in America, and the foreigners. None of these people are in need of your assistance or your help. When the fuck was I helping them? Trust me, you're not going to get theirs, so why do you do this? What is your end game here to stop ICE? Because you know if you stop ICE, that helps them out, and they are people who are attacking us. They are not people who are depriving us from opportunities on our land, and you really think that you're doing something intelligent here. This is where I have to say, shame on you. Really ought to be ashamed of yours. Shut the fuck up. You fucking Sambo, goofball Sambo raccoons. Bring your dumb asses with no fucking plan, no nothing, with a bunch of fucking dribble trying to sound intelligent. You're not fucking smart. You're fucking dumb. You don't listen. None of you retarded fucks don't listen. That's why I don't agree with this bullshit FBA culture. Y'all are a bunch of fucking dumbasses. Trying to pretend like you're smart. You're not smart. You're stupid. You Willie Lynch ass niggas ain't doing shit for us. Nothing. This is our land. This is our land. You ain't doing shit for it. What the fuck is your dumb ass doing? Nothing. On the internet complaining, whining. Why we always in the back? Shut your bitch ass up. I seen you fucking goofball FBA Sambos don't win after Deontay Kyle now. You do nothing ass fucking lazy niggas.
We team couch, bro. We team couch. We're not voting for that wench Kamala. She's not even black, bro.
Shut your bitch ass up. I don't like none of you FBA fucking sellouts. None of you. Y'all ain't got nothing good to offer black people. Y'all are just as toxic as the racists. Y'all are just as toxic as those fucking racists. You're just as damaging to the black community as the racists that you claim to hate. You ain't building shit. I am. You ain't providing historical context. I am, with receipts.
Kamala Harris ain't black enough, Will. Kamala Harris ain't black enough, Will. You're wrong, brother. Look here, brother. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You're over here trying to protect immigrants.
Where the fuck was I? How is me telling Somalians you got what you voted for protecting immigrants, you fucking dumbass? How do you stinking ass niggas, you musty ass, not washing your ass niggas on the internet trying to pretend like y'all are smart, like y'all are an active movement that people respect? Nobody respects y'all. Don't nobody respect your stupid ass leader Tariq Nasheed. Nobody respects any of you fucking sellouts that was shitting on Kamala Harris with no fucking plan at all. No kind of fucking plan at all. Throw the baby out with the bathwater, Will.
Well, blacks aren't getting anything. We're not going to get nothing.
What do you think these fucking Klansmen gonna give your stupid black ass? What's up, Kevin? What's good with it, Kevin Dunbar? What's the fluke to you, man? What do you think these fucking racists are gonna give your stupid ass? Meanwhile, Trump is in Fulton County stealing election fucking results. Trying to purge voter rolls and shit. Trying to steal the 2026 election. Right now. That's what they're doing. That's the only reason Trump know he lost that fucking election. But here y'all stupid asses is.
Oh, man, see, we the blacks. We got to mind our land.
How the fuck you propose we get our land back then, sir? How you gonna do that? How you gonna get your land back? You fucking sellout. How you gonna get your fucking land out? How you gonna get your land? How you gonna get reparations? Stupid ass fucking Sambo. How you gonna get your fucking reparations, dumb nigga? How? They ain't got no fucking plan. None. They ain't never had a plan. All they hear is to do nothing but cause division. Just like the racists. Just like Trump. Just like maggots. Just like all these motherfuckers on the right now. Just like all of them. They're no different than them. They just target black people because they think black people don't read. They think black people do not read.
Oh, man. Well, man, see. Man, Tariq Nasheed said, man, we checking hairlines, family. It's a trick bag, man. It's that trick bag, man. She wash her greens in the tub, man. She wash. See, man, I can't vote for her, man, because she wash her greens.
Who else was y'all gonna?
Oh, man, get behind Cornel West. Man, that's the only way to go, brother.
So Cornel West, who don't have a pathway to the fucking White House whatsoever because of a racist ass system that's been put in place in the Electoral College. So you want me to throw my vote away on him? Not the intelligent black woman, by the way. Not the black woman that went to Howard University. Not her. Oh no, Will. No, don't put your vote behind her. She's part of the system, Will. What the fuck do y'all want us to do then? Sit here and look stupid like y'all? That's what y'all want? That's what y'all want. Y'all want us to sit here and look dumb. Like y'all.
Man, hey brother, we're just gonna sit back here and do absolutely fucking nothing.
Meanwhile, all of our civil rights are being stripped away. Their new code is DEI now. So now DEI is moving all black progress out of the way, and now you just sit here and you just take it. Don't do nothing. Just sit down. The FBA coons told you to set your black ass down. You speaking out against any of this shit, you off code, brother. Got it. Got it. Shut y'all bitch asses up, man. Y'all fucking clowns. You don't do shit. All y'all do is whine on the internet, act like y'all are the gatekeepers of blackness, like y'all are the end all be all of who's black on the internet.
Oh, he's a tether. Will's a tether. He's not a real black. He's not a real black. He's one of those shuckers and jivers, brother. He's a tether. Will's a tether, bro. He's real tetherish. He's off cold, bro.
Shut your bitch ass up. Shut up. Fucking weird ass clowns. Y'all have no plan for nothing. Nothing. Y'all have no fucking plan for shit. Not a fucking plan to first. Yeah, Sheldon, I know. Everybody can see the writing on the wall. As long as they convince, look, if black votes didn't matter, why in the fuck are they trying to gut the Voters' Rights Act of 1965? Why are they trying to gut it then? If it didn't matter, why is Trump pulling voter rolls from 2020 election and it's 2026? If your vote didn't matter, why are they trying to rig the 2026 election then? Why? Y'all, please feel free to answer the question for me. Feel free. Any of you FBA Sambos in the chat, hiding, not saying shit because you're a fucking coward. Here's the link. Look, here. Please, come on. I got time today. I'm sick of you dirty ass niggas. I am sick of you. I am sick and tired of y'all. Y'all have nothing of substance to offer us. Nothing. I am sick. Y'all have nothing to offer us but empty promises and bullshit with no plan, nothing to get us anywhere. You have no plan. Yes, they got behind that fucking racist fishbone running against fucking that other sellout Sambo, Byron Donald. Let this man sit up here and call this black man a fucking I don't care if I agree with Byron Donald's being a Sambo or not. I don't give a fuck about that. That's still a black man. And you sellouts still set your black asses over there. And y'all
there, man, he right. He a tether. He's a tether. He's a tether. He's a tether. Yeah, he's right, Mr. Fishbone. Yes, sir, boss. Yes, sir, master. Yes, sir. I tells you. Yes, sir, master. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, master. Yes, sir. We's gonna go right after the niggas. Yes, indeed. Yes, we are.
Motherfuckers ain't studied no historical context whatsoever. None. Zero. Zilch. Nada. They haven't studied no historical context whatsoever. They don't care. They do not care.
Why you over there trying to protect those immigrants? You got more energy to protect those immigrants. Man, man, we got more energy. You got that thing there, nigga. You got all the energy to protect us. You got energy to protect all this, man. See, man, and you got all the energy to protect them off there. See, man. You off cold, bro. You off cold.
This is all they do. All day. On the internet, trying to see who's black enough or not. But don't worry, FBA just wasn't a concept. Ain't just a concept that just Tariq Nasheed made up. These fucking Sambo soldiers have been out here for the longest doing the same thing. And this is an example of a Sambo soldier right here. Look.
When we start revolution, whose side are you gonna be on? Are you still gonna be on your knees begging for us jobs?
I will, as Mr.
That's an FBA coon right there. These two young brothers right here got plenty of sense. These two young brothers right here, I commend both of them. This FBA Sambo right.
See, brother, we got to go back to right here to bowing our heads at the white man.
Meek said he wouldn't just die standing on his feet rather than to die on his knees. I will die standing up for God, regardless of any circumstance.
Okay. Have God ever told you to let this white man rule you like he is?
Well, young man, you first must be born again. God is a
No, I
spirit.
ain't born again. I ain't got to be born again. See, I was born in a new generation. Your mother could have brainwashed you, but can't nobody brainwash me. I'm ready. It's gonna take young boys like us to win the revolution.
Because this happens to be, coincidentally, the young man in the group that Mr. Meek said you did not speak for. How would you talk to a young boy like that?
Well, I would say I would definitely have to use the Bible, Mr. Duggan.
No, I don't hear that.
See, Massa, I was a good nigga. I was a good one. I was one of the good ones. Shout out to Mahari in the super chat. He said, I got a question. If your vote didn't matter, then explain why MAGA is on a gerrymandering spree to suppress the black vote. I'll wait, FBA losers. This is a fact. This is a fact. Latrice, what's up, family? This is a fact. A stone cold fact. If our votes didn't matter, then why did Opelousas, Louisiana happen then? If our votes and our voices did not matter. They don't even know about Opelousas. They don't even know about Opelousas, Louisiana. And they have no clue what I'm even talking about. They don't. Those people were murdered in Opelousas, Louisiana because of their vote. In Opelousas, Louisiana, they were literally murdered for their votes to shut them up. The reason why the Klan was ripping and running all the way up and down through the South was to suppress the black vote. They knew how much power it was in the black vote, period. They know it. They know it. I know it. You know it. We all know this. It's been historically proven time in, time out, over and over and over again, that the black vote has been important. If it wasn't important, the same thing y'all complain.
See, the Democrats, they always come down here and Hillary Clinton pulling out the hot sauce out of her purse, trying to, she's trying to over here and pontificate to the black community, using the AAVE. They brought Nicki Minaj.
If your vote didn't matter, why is Trump prostituting Nicki Minaj out here for that bullshit gold card that's going to get axed as soon as the next president comes in office? Why? Why do they use successful black people in campaigns then? They've been doing it for forever and a day. Somebody get Ja Rule on the phone. Get Ja Rule on the phone right now. Get Ja Rule on the phone. Because y'all don't care about historical context. You don't care. You could give a damn about historical context. You don't care about it.
But the governor, the mayor, it ain't working. And if it's not working, community gonna take care of it. There's only so much longer people gonna take this shit. This is murder. And MPD is not around protecting it. They just pepper sprayed me. Before that, they tear gassed us, dropped flashbangs on us. We were just only asking to lead the community. What happened to the separation agreement? This shit's sad. This shit is sad. And if, like I said, if the politicians can't do anything, the people will. The people will. That's all I got to say, man. This shit is fucked up.
Meanwhile, what are the FBAs out here doing? Are they protecting black communities? Hello? Is this thing working? This microphone on? So what are y'all doing to protect the black community then? What are you doing? You're not doing anything. Sitting on the internet trying to determine who's blacker, who's the blackest, when you have no motherfucking power to determine that, to make that determination to begin with. Meanwhile, all the racists on the other side look at every single one of our black asses the same way. We're all a bunch of niggas to them. That is it. That is all. They don't make no differentiation between where you come from, who you are. They look at your skin color. That is it. That is all. That's it. You don't see no FBAs in here and out here patrolling the streets and getting people riled up and gathering people together to strategize on how you confront ICE and get them out of our neighborhoods, because obviously immigration is the last thing on their mind. The demonization of black and brown people is. The sheer terror, just like their Klansmen counterparts that came here before them, is on their mind heavy. That's what it is. Period, point blank, the end of the story. That is all that's on their mind. And make matters worse, the president is a whole full-fledged Klansman, the Grand Wizard. Do you think they make differentiate? Man, this one's too black right here. This is the one we want right here. This is the too black one right there. He's an FBA'er, man. He's too black over there. We're not gonna fuck with him. We're gonna fuck with this guy over here. You think they're literally sitting around trying to make differentiate? They trying to differentiate between who's the blackest amongst all of us, or are they just making generalizations? Because if that was so, then why is that DEI policy targeting everybody black? Hey, Julie, keep up the good fight. DS3, what's up, family? I'm really asking questions now, since they always got something to fucking say. Since they all
now Deontay Kyle, now he's a tether. Phil Will, he's a tether too now. He's over there. He has more compassion for those immigrants than he does for his own people.
Can't name when I even said that shit at all. Don't watch my content at all. Don't watch it. Just come here to try to make yourself sound sanctimonious.
Man, see, me now.
I follow Tariq Nasheed, who ain't doing shit for the black community at all. Ain't doing shit. Nothing. You can't name one thing Tariq Nasheed is out here doing to move the entire population of black people in America. Over 40 million black people in America. You can't name one thing this bastard's doing to move us all forward. Meanwhile, I'm over here fighting for everybody. Most importantly, my people. Because what I'm doing for my people is I'm teaching them real historical context so they can stop going around regurgitating stupid shit they heard on Fox propaganda or what they heard on OAN or some dumbass nigga who don't know nothing about politics talking about on the block or at the barbershop. Because trust me, I've had these conversations in real life off the internet. That is the reason why I chose in the first place to start talking politics. Because most of you niggas don't know what the fuck you talking about anyway. Lost niggas trying to lead motherfuckers. Shut your stupid ass up and sit down and learn something.
Oh man, see, Will, you're a tether, brother. You're off cold.
Y'all ain't doing shit. Nothing. At all. At all. What are y'all doing? What are you doing? See, me, on the other hand, I talk about shit that fucking matters. Like this. Sonya Massey. This bastard should have got a life sentence. He got 20 years in prison for fatally murdering Sonya Massey in her house. This beautiful black woman was murdered in her house after she called them for protection. What's up with it, Callie? You stupid ass Sambos with nothing. Y'all have a whole big bowl of fucking nothing that y'all are offering to help us get through this shit. You stupid motherfuckers are the reason why we got a fucking Klansman in the White House to begin with. Y'all motherfuckers convinced a whole slop of black people to sit at home and choose Team Couch. Like that's ever helped us.
Man, see, we choose Team Couch. We'll sit on the couch and do absolutely nothing, Will. That's what we're going to do, is nothing. We're doing nothing. We're just going to sit on our hands and do absolutely nothing. That'll fix them. That'll fix. That's exactly what they want. They want you to sit your dumb black ass at the house. Meanwhile, the racists were on the internet doing shit like this. This is what they were doing. They were posting bullshit like this. This. You throw a pot of hot water on a cop, you deserve to be shot in the face.
Where did she even motion to even throw? Look at him, what he said. Die a martyr of niggardly behavior. And these FBAs are nowhere to be found, are they? Let's look in the comment section, shall we? Look at them. Look at them. This is what they do.
You're a tether. You are a tether.
They're not doing shit. Elon Musk done essentially turned shitter into 4chan 2.0. That is exactly what the fuck he did. This is why, the only reason why I use this shitty ass fucking app is to gather information so I can disband it. That's the only reason why I use this shitty ass app. Outside of that, fuck Twitter. Because Twitter is a shit app. It's nothing but a home for fucking coward ass, pussy ass racists who won't say this shit in nobody's face. They won't say this shit at all. At all. Y'all are fucking retarded.
Oh man, see, Will, you're a tether, brother. You are a tether. You are a tether, man. See, you're a tether.
Oh, I guess you support Nina Turner then. And what is she doing for the black community? Outside of running her mouth and doing absolutely nothing in return. What are they doing?
You know what FBA stands for. You know where all this really stems from, right? first thing is we know it's anti-blackness, right? The anti-blackness though comes in their shame of being someone who's a descendant of the transatlantic slave trade, and also descendant from that continent of Africa, which they despise so much. All you got to do is say Africa or African, and that triggers them. And because of that, they want to side with white as much as they can, or anything quote unquote of African descent. So to them, combating blackness is to push themselves or distance themselves, or I should say, combating not just blackness but Africa is to distance themselves as much from blackness as possible, because there is no black without that continent, right? We know that's the black factory. So for now, that is what it's all about. Being against that.
When somebody like Asho Speed goes back and disbands and disproves every bit of that bullshit jargon that they've been spitting for all the last few years, then what? Now what do you have?
No, they mad. They're pissed off because they're in a cult, bro. Their minds are destroyed, right? We're talking about people whose brains are fried, who have been conditioned to hate everything, all things black now. So now they got nigga excuses right now, right? It's nigga babble time going on, right? So all they doing is like, well, we never said we really hated Africans, but we're just saying, we're just talking about tethers, right? We're talking about the ones who undermine us. That's like, first thing is this: black immigrants don't have the power to stop African Americans. They're not the ones who have the power to stop us black Americans, not at all. Right. The people who have the power to stop you are the majority population in this country. Exactly. They are the ones who created all the systems, but you want to blame people who have less power than you.
Up, Baby J, salute to you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't have any power.
But the reason why, Village Brother, Nina Turner is all bad. Dude, she's all bad. You got to do research into her. But it'll take me a whole fucking 2-3 hours to go through and show you all the ignorant shit she done. But anyways, she was one of those ones, those never Kamalas too. So just so you know. Meanwhile, we got a Klansman in the house. Like, this is my thing here. I know I only got two choices because of research and obvious reality. Okay. You have an electoral college that will only allow one of which part, or the Republican or Democratic Party, to enter the White House. Let's just start there. You got two people who can enter the White House. I don't give a fuck if they put a whole litany of fucking third party candidates, independents, green party, blue party, orange party, yellow party. I don't give a fuck what you put over there. The only two people that's gonna make it to the White House is the Republican or the Democratic fucking ticket. That's it. That's all. So now if I know on the Republican ticket, I got a flaming fucking Klansman on this side, and I got somebody that's somewhat moderate, but she ain't crazy like this delusional piece of shit, because I did research and I know her policies and I know what she's done since she's been in office, and I know she won't be a danger to my community, so I'm gonna vote for her. I'm not gonna throw my vote away on Cornel West.
I would have voted for Joe Manchin over Donald Trump, and I despise and hate that motherfucker.
I would have too. At least he got more sense than Donald Trump.
Facts. We wouldn't be living in a fascist state right now if it wasn't for them. So we had Nina Turner, from an ideological standpoint, I agree with her. But when it comes down to, you got to make logical and clear decisions, unemotional decisions. Kamala Harris was the easy decision. So yeah, all those people like that, I'm talking about these people who are far left, and really they're not far left on I'm talking about on the global political spectrum. But you're irrational. You have no other choice. Kamala was easy. It wasn't like you didn't have to like her, but to stop this one guy, you needed to pull the lever for her. You didn't need to like her. You didn't need to like her.
The wild part was they knew what this motherfucker was on before he even stepped foot in the White House.
We've already seen him in the work before.
He was. Like, that's the thing that got me mad. The thing that gets me even pissed off more than anything is the fact that everybody knew what this motherfucker was on before he even came to the White House. This ain't no secret. Trump tried to y'all know the whole reason why he staged this bullshit ass assassination attempt was because he knew he was in that bullshit.
And you know what the thing about this, Will? You know what the thing about this, right? What you could have did, right? If Kamala didn't do the things that we wanted, we have a thing called a primary the next time, right? Where we can replace her if she didn't hold up to what she was supposed to do. So we were applying primary hair, replace her with somebody who's better. That's why we have a process. But but we had her. She was the choice that was there. You should have pulled the lever for her so we didn't have to go through this shit. And then once she gets in the office, now we have to apply pressure to her to force her to make her do things we want.
She has to do what she was told. She went on this campaign stump doing in 107 days. Everything that she came out, she said, it's our job as the people, as the voters, as the taxpayers, to make sure that the person we put in office does what the fuck they said they're gonna do.
But you know what people normally do, Will? You know what people normally do? Once somebody get elected, they just go back to doing what they normally do. No, you still got to continue to call. You still got to call Congress. You still got to write letters to the White House. You have to continue to apply massive pressure. It does not stop. It's not easy because you know what they're also dealing with? I'm talking about Congress and the president. They're also dealing with lobbyists who are throwing mega bucks and who are also applying pressure. But if you're not going to be willing to continue to put in the work the entire time they're in office, then you really can't get mad when they side with the people who are funding them, who are actually talking to them all the time. You have to. And I'm telling you how this shit works, y'all. You have to continue to write letters and continue to call throughout. It never stops, bro. It's really that. It's really like that.
It's
I'm
always
trying to tell you, the
work.
money of politics. No, you know, the money of politics. The money of politics is real. You have to continue to apply pressure. You have to let them know. No, you don't work for the lobbyists. You work for us. I don't give a damn how much money they got you. If you want to stay in office, you will do what we want you to do.
For us. They got this thing in their head now where they think we work for the politicians. We got to be obedient to Trump. Trump works for you, you stupid motherfuckers. Trump is your employee. I don't give a fuck how much money Donald Trump got. I don't give a fuck how many fucking properties this bitch ass nigga owns. I don't give a fuck what he thinks in his bullshit ass dementia riddled head. I don't care. This son of a bitch works for you. You
He's a
don't
public
work
official.
for him. He is a public official, just like everybody in the Senate, everybody in the House of Representatives. They all work for you. I don't know where the fuck y'all get this. Oh, you gotta comply and listen to the president. He's the president.
They turn him into a king.
People
in America.
He is an employee. Listen to me again. He is an employee. He does not command us. We do. That's why we have a fucking constitution. That's why we have a Bill of Rights.
Representative
That's
government.
why we have that shit. That is the reason why we have a Supreme Court. That's the reason why we have a separation of powers. That's the reason why we have an executive branch, a judicial branch, and a legislative branch. That's the reason why we have what we have in place now. Because these motherfuckers work for you.
Yep, a representative government and their job. People gotta stop. Gotta get this out of the mind that these politicians are your bosses. They are not. And you have to hold them accountable when they decide to go straight. When they decide to go off and do their own thing, you have to make them pay. If you start voting these people out of office immediately once they start to suck at their job, they will start to listen to you. I'm like, cool. There's an election coming up in 2 years. We're gonna get you the fuck up out of there. Because a lot of them want to stay because they gotta serve in there for a certain period of time so they can get their pay. If they at their job immediately, you can throw them out. You do not have to keep them. Stop being lazy and vote for the same people over and over and again without checking out their record.
And they keep failing you. They keep failing you. Tell me why Pam Bundy ain't in jail right now. Tell me why everybody at the DOJ ain't in jail. They're violating the law right now. And they talking about
Bovino in jail
while simultaneously looking you in your face, telling you have to obey the law that they're not obeying. You got to listen to court orders when they don't listen to
you
it.
guys are saying.
This is why I say these FBA weirdos and these racists and everybody else who celebrates this bullshit are mentally fucking retarded. They do not care about the rule of law at the White House. There's nobody at the White House that's following the law now. Nobody. Not the FBI, not the DOJ. These people are put in place to protect us. They're here to protect us. Not an 86-97 salute, man. They're here to protect us. That's their job. That's what we voted them in power for. That's what the people we voted for are to put those people in power for. That is why I don't care what none of these weirdos get on the internet and lie to you about. At the end of the day, that is what the fuck you got. These people work for you. That's the reason why I don't rock with Nina Turner. Nina Turner, she be standing on business on some shit. But when it comes down for the time to hit that fucking, the rubber hit the road, the time when we need it the most, her ass is on the other side with the fucking white supremacists. That's why I don't fuck with her. That's why I don't fuck with these dumbass FBAs. Cause these niggas are stupid. They're just as bad as the fucking white supremacists. They're here to divide. And I'll stand on that. They're here to divide.
Oh man, see, man, you're not black enough. You're a tether.
Who the fuck are you?
You need to go listen to these fake Black Panthers. I mean the Black Lions. I mean the Black Lions.
Meanwhile, the president of the United States is doing shit like this. Y'all know who that is in that top photo, right? Donald Trump and his owner, Vladimir Putin. Right there. See, the thing about it is, the biggest thing, the lessons that I want to teach here, the biggest thing that I want to teach, that I hope all y'all, everybody who comes here and watch me, the thing I want y'all to learn is I want you to learn how the government works and how to apply it. Because this shit affects every last one of us. Hey, coach, these motherfuckers don't even know what Opelousas, Louisiana is. They don't even know what even happened there.
Oh, but we choose Team Couch, brother. We choose Team Couch.
These people in Opelousas, Louisiana was murdered because of their vote. That's how Ulysses S. Grant got in power. Because not one black person voted in that election. Because they were scared into not voting. Because they murdered a whole town. Hundreds of black souls killed, murdered, ran off into the swamps in the woods because they were afraid of their fucking vote. They gerrymandered the shit out of Texas because they are afraid of the black vote. Even though Texas is 40% black. But the FBAs are in here trying to tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. And I'm off code, though. But let this white supremacist stay in the White House, though. Man, the white supremacist, he all right with me. And Trump, all right, he getting rid of those immigrants. Who the fuck do you think they're going to go right back to after they get done with this distraction with the immigrants? You stupid motherfuckers, they're going back to you. They are going back to you. They are going back to you.
Oh man, see Barack Obama, man. Barack Obama, man.
Meanwhile, Melania Trump is making a movie that bummed. And here we are. And here y'all are on the internet. They saying this film is so bad that they showed it on the plane and people walked out. Damn. This is the First Lady of the United States of America right here, yo. Oh, no problem, Callie.
He would like to have a country that all of the people can walk down the street and not to be harassed or murdered or women
Have you ever
raped.
had a dream
I think it's
that-
very important, and what
that
happened
you
a few
had-
years
you-
ago, so
you
many
wi- you could-
criminals
you
came
do-
over
you
the
want-
border,
you
and
could do
he
so-
closed the
you-
border
you
now
do- you
a
could-
while
you-
back
you
already.
you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
This bumbling dumbass bitch here. Oh, she's so classy, Will. She's booming with knowledge, Will.
Have you ever had a dreams that you had you could do so you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
That's all you hear when she talks. Nothing of substance. This bitch is as dumb as a box of rocks. Dumb. So dumb, she had to copy Michelle Obama's whole speech. Word for word, bar for bar in my Soldier Man voice. Word for word, bar for bar. Shit. That's Melania.
Where are the white women at?
Oh, she's such a smart first lady, Will. Give her a chance. That's Melania Trump. Melania is a dumbass prostitute. That's it. There's nothing about her that's safe. That's I don't know why they always try to make her sound like she's so classy. Debonair. She's so demure. Oh yeah, she is so this. She is so great. They paid Melania Trump $28 million for this bullshit ass movie that nobody gives a fuck about. Melania Trump is the worst first lady in the history of first ladies. Like, that movie is so bad, they're paying people to go see it. Don't believe me, this is on Craigslist. You seen this bitch butt naked. No, and just so y'all think this is a fake ass post, don't worry, I'm gonna show you. Don't worry. If you think I'm fucking bullshitting, there you go. This is the actual post right here on Craigslist. Right here. No, this is Craigslist. Tell me where I'm lying at. This is a Craigslist posting from Craigslist. Don't worry, I'm gonna go to the page. I'm gonna show y'all this is Craigslist. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna show you it's Craigslist. See? Craigslist. Crazy, ain't it? Nobody wants to see this disgusting ass fucking soft porn movie. Go see a woman who don't know how to speak English. Fucking crazy, ain't it? But then these same people,
see Michelle Obama, she's really Michael. That's Michael. Michelle Obama's name is Michael.
Amazon just laid off 19,000 workers while spending $75 million on a Melania movie. And y'all didn't tell me billionaires have a soul. Okay. Okay. They have not sold one ticket in Boston. Not one. They're fleecing. Jeff Bezos paid a fucking fleece. He got fleeced. Fleeced. I bet you if Michelle Obama dropped a movie today, I bet you that bitch would be sold out. Yeah, grifting left, right, front, and center. But here y'all are. Here y'all are. Back to these fucking Sambos, though.
Man, see, Will, you're off cold, brother. You're off cold. You're off cold, Will. You're off cold. You're off cold, Will.
Heard y'all mention this fucking disgusting tether right here. Ain't heard you say a word about her.
I'm Trump's #1 fan. I love you, Donald.
Y'all done paraded this dumbass bitch out here. Fucking Nicki Minaj. Y'all done brought this bitch out here. She done wore her welcome out. She done came and used up the black community to get herself on top. She done brought her goofy coon ass out here, and this is all I see when I see this bitch. You gonna coon, always cooning for you. That's all I see when I see Nicki Minaj. To coon or not to coon, that is the question. To buck dance, and you could have just picked her. You could have just picked her. We could have had her. She is broke, SFL. Nicki Minaj is broke and cooning for fucking attention so that she won't. She's only cooning for attention because she got that fucking bullshit. She paid $1 million for that bullshit Trump gold card. That's the only reason why she's there sucking Trump off. That's it. But I tell y'all what, as much as I can't stand Candace Owens, she got these fucking racist motherfuckers in a tailspin. A tailspin, I tell you. She got them Candace Owens got these motherfuckers in a tailspin. You hear me? She got them in a tailspin. They out here trying to talk about how she pronunciates words now. Because they can't stop what's coming out of her mouth. They can't stop this barrage of shit she keeps bringing out, showing that Erica Kirk is a fucking fraud. Shout out to my brother Todd French in the super chat. He says, not surprised. She'll be begging to come back. I know. You know too. Her husband's a pedophile. Her brother's a pedophile. And she supports a pedophile. That's the thing. That's what we have now. That is who we have now. And these people will stop at nothing. They don't care. They do not care. They don't 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 care. They will literally, quite literally, get on the internet and lie some more, lie some more, and lie some more, and lie some more, and lie some more. They can't even explain to you where that $500 million went that Donald Trump stole from Venezuela. That's the crazy part. The crazy part. Y'all know how I love to do like some more historical shit. I want to talk to y'all and then again prove to y'all yet again that I say that all white people aren't racist. And history proves it. There was a lady in Louisiana. She was born in 1918 in Bunkie, Louisiana. Her name was Sue Lyles, and she later became Sue Eakin. She grew up in the segregated South in a society built on rigid racial lines and selective memory. The book she found told the story of Solomon Northup, a free black man from New York who in 1841 was lured into Washington, D.C., kidnapped and sold into slavery. For 12 years, he was enslaved on plantations in Louisiana. In 1853, after being rescued, he published his account, graphic, specific, and devastating. Most people who read the book might have been horrified and moved on. Sue did something else. She recognized the places. Northup described rivers, plantations, towns. Names Sue knew. Real geography, real people, real details. At 12 years old, she asked a question that would define her entire life. Was it true? That question became a 70-year mission. In a region where many white Southerners were denying, softening, or rewriting the history of slavery, Sue Eakin decided to do the opposite. She would verify it line by line, name by name. She became a teacher, a newspaper editor. She raised a family, but she never stopped researching Solomon Northup. She tracked down plantation records, interviewed descendants, studied court documents, walked the land Northup had described, checked dates, names, transactions, and locations. In her 40s, while working and raising children, she went back to school and earned a master's degree. At 60 years old, she completed her PhD at Louisiana State University. Her dissertation topic was the same book she'd picked up as a child. She proved Solomon Northup was telling the truth. In 1968, when 12 Years a Slave was largely forgotten and rarely taught, Sue Eakin published the first extensively annotated scholarly edition. She added hundreds of notes, verifying facts, identifying people, correcting history. She brought the book back into the world. She kept going. In 2007, at nearly 90 years old, she published a second and more detailed annotated edition. drawing on decades of additional research. She had spent over 70 years proving one man's story was real. Sue Eakin died March 20th, 2009, in the same Louisiana town where she was born. She was 90 years old. She never saw what came next. In 2013, director Steve McQueen released the film 12 Years a Slave, based directly on Solomon Northup's narrative. Using the scholarship Sue Eakin had spent her entire life building, the film was unflinching, brutal, honest. It was nominated for 9 Academy Awards. In 2014, it won Best Picture. Accepting the award, McQueen said, "I'd like to thank this amazing historian, Sue Eakin, who gave her life's work to preserving Solomon Northup's book. She wasn't there. She had died 4 years earlier. But without her, the story might have been doubted, still buried, still being dismissed as exaggeration. A white girl in segregated Louisiana found a book at 12 years old. She crossed every social boundary of her time. She earned a doctorate at 60, published scholarship at 88, died at 90. And 4 years later, her life's work reached the world. Solomon Northup told the truth. Sue Eakin spent her life proving it. And because she did, millions finally heard it. Sue Eakin, you are amazing. May you continue to rest with the angels, Queen. This is her. That is Sue Eakin. Right there. She is amazing. Like I said, these FBAs could never, ever see, that's the thing about researching real history. You'll get that bigotry out your mind, and you won't make ignorant ass statements trying to lump everybody. You're doing the same thing. You're doing the same thing the racists on the right are doing, broad brushing everybody, making everybody, criminalizing everybody without not even a cent of fucking research. I do research over me search. Shout out to Todd French in the super chat again. He said, ask Herman Cain how this would end up. Hashtag the truth. That's the fact. Herman Cain ain't around to tell his side of the story because his dumb ass jumped over on the Trump train and went his stupid ass over to that fucking that super spreader event and got COVID and then left this earth. Fucking stupid. Hey Mary, how are you? How are you? Again, I love teaching historical context, and reason being because if you don't learn from the past, you're bound to repeat it. Just like y'all keep lying and saying, well, see, the Trump administration's acting like Nazis. No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. They're acting like American slave catchers, supported by the government in the Fugitive Slave Act of 1850. See, the difference between me and FBAs is I have documentation to prove what I say. They have emotions and bullshit. That's all they have. That's all they've ever had. Emotions and bullshit. I don't care. Yeah. Where you going? I don't care. I'm hungry.
I'll leave it up to you.
Yeah, you got it.
You know what? You know where I'm going.
Go.
So you don't care. Don't play with me.
Go.
All right. Pastor.
Where?
We'll tell you.
Oh, yeah. Salmon?
And the pasta, like last time.
What else do they got? What's the name of that restaurant? What's the name of that restaurant? I want to try something different.
Dolce Vita.
Wait a minute. Dolce Vita?
Dolce Vita.
Wait a minute. Let me just go do this. Let me find it.
I'm about done, man. You've been pissing me off.
I don't see it.
I think it would have been the first to pop up.
I don't see it. No, I do not see it. Oh, there we go. Let's see the website. Shall we? See a menu. Ooh, all nice and neat and shit. Oh, hold on, y'all. I'm kind of in. I don't know what I want. Hey, salute to my girl, Shade Girl. What's up with it? Third game ball salute, man. Yeah, I have a tether headline. I gotta go to the barber, bro. I gotta go to a barber shop. I'm really thinking about going today before it snows tomorrow. I guess we all tethers, bro. I Show Speed just destroyed all those narratives they were creating about African life, man. And all the lies that they were telling, they were told by white supremacists. That's the wild part about it. That is the absolute wild part. No, I ain't seen nothing I wanted, babe.
You don't want those
No. That's what you want?
I want something. I don't want. Shut your ass. Shut your ass.
Man, you just figure out something. I don't know.
Because that's probably where I was gonna go. Do you want me to go somewhere else?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know who else is open.
Everybody open, I'm sure.
Where's Boondocks at? Is Boondocks open today? Yeah. Oh, they are closed. God dang it, they always damn closed. Shit. Anyways, Mahari said, "Hey, babe."
Hi, Mahari.
She said, "Hey, Maurice." Yeah, we finna get a whole lot of snow tomorrow. They said like 6 to 8 inches here. And we just got through fucking ice, yeah. Need these. Sure did. I Show Speed just made me a huge fan. A huge fan. Christina said hey too, baby.
Hey, Christina.
Yeah, we're gonna have it bad here. This is gonna be bad. I gotta work on it. Shit. I gotta work in that shit. That's gonna be wild part. I gotta work in that shit. Which is stupid. I might take the day off. I don't know. We'll see how bad it is first before I even say anything. Diane said hey too, baby. Country ass.
Hey, Diane. Shit.
Hey, Justin, we'll be up your way in April. Mahari said to tell me to stop making disgusting dry ass pound cake. And he ain't never tried it with your stupid ass. Look how stupid you sound. Stupid. This unmatched. Mahari just a damn tether. That's all that is. Mahari, you a tether, bro. Hating ass. Yeah, hater. Yeah, damn hater. I think I'm gonna get me a 300 blackout next. That's gonna be the next thing I get. 300 blackout. No, I don't want no pasta. There's more. I want y'all to do me a favor. Look up Vernon Dahmer. Look up Vernon Dahmer. Dahmer. His last name Dahmer. Vernon Dahmer. He was, matter of fact, Shelton, you should know about him. His name is Vernon Dahmer. Matter of fact, I'll read it. Fuck it. Vernon Dahmer died because he insisted black people should be able to vote in 1966. Hattiesburg, Mississippi, the middle of the night. Vernon Dahmer was a grocery store owner, a farmer, and civil rights leader. He was also the leader of the NAACP in Mississippi. In a state built on voter suppression, he did something dangerous. He helped black citizens register to vote. He paid poll taxes for those who could not afford them. He told people their voices matter. That made him a target. Just after midnight on January 10, 1966, a member of the Ku Klux Klan surrounded his home. They opened fire. They threw firebombs. Flames tore throughout his house while his family was inside. Dahmer fought back. He fired his gun and gave his wife and children time to escape. He was badly burned and shot. His lungs filled with smoke, and later that day he died. He was 57 years old. The attack shocked the nation. Years later, the men responsible were finally brought to justice. Some were convicted decades after their crime, when silence could no longer protect them. Vernon Dahmer did not die asking politely. He died standing his ground. He believed voting was worth his life. That man sacrificed his life so that black people had the right to vote. So, again, I would never, ever tell a lie and say that I believe all white people are racist. That'd be a lie. 1966, my dad was alive. My dad was 13 years old in 1966. My mom was 11 years old. Yep, exactly what he said. I'm not afraid to die. I'm afraid not to die for something. That man was brave. He's braver than a lot of these FBA Sambos on the internet. Shout out to my brother Joe Townsend in the building. What's up, Brody? I'm gonna keep teaching accurate history. I'll take it. Don't matter. See, all you want is some damn Zaxby's. Well, I'll take it. No, I want that. Shelton, there's a lot of people that was in Mississippi that did a lot of powerful shit for black people. A lot. It's a whole lot. And the more and more I keep doing dives into it, the more and more I learn. And the more and more I learn, the more enamored I am to keep trying to teach the truth. I want y'all to listen to this though.
In her shiny liquor store wig, where you could clearly see the glue still settling in on the leg, joined the stage with who appears to be her pimp. And while she proudly stood there looking like the Pillsbury Doughboy, he stood behind her looking like he got a fresh pie. So the bump taking Barbie in her shiny liquor store wig, where you could clearly see the glue still settling in on the leg, joined the stage with who appears to be her pimp. And while she proudly stood there looking like the Pillsbury Doughboy, he stood behind her looking like he got a fresh pile in his pimp. You know that face when you like you shit on yourself. Oh yeah, he do shit on himself. What a time to live in for someone who once was an illegal immigrant, who fought for the rights of other illegal immigrants, to now join forces with the enemy, all because they want freedom for a pedophile and a rapist. But I can't say that's why she joined MAGA. Sometimes shitty people just like shitty people. Whew, it looked like it stank over there. This has got to be the most disappointing year in hip-hop history. From Nelly to 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, Nicki Minaj. Even Ludacris tried to jump on the train until we had to knock his ass off. No, bitch, you move and get out the way. In the culture of black history, we done got a lot of things stole from us over the years. And I think y'all won with hip-hop too. Y'all can have these motherfuckers. We don't want them no more. Goddamn sellouts. I cannot get this app for them. So the bump take...
Sheesh. I'm gonna keep teaching real history and let these damn FBA fucking weirdos sit on the internet and be mad about it. I'm gonna keep teaching history because they know they lie. They full of shit. They full of shit. I got more videos, y'all. I got more videos.
Saw Abby Phillips' show last night on CNN. Author Tiffany Cross said exactly what I've been saying about Trump followers. Now, let me put this in context because Abby Phillip was trying to do her job as a reporter, right? Being a journalist.
I love
because
Michael
Tiffany
Bateman
Cross
too.
made a comment about the fact that the reason why you haven't heard a lot
He's
from
on
the
XM
Proud
Radio.
Boys is because she believes that many of them are incorporated into ICE as agents, right? Now, she said, look, there's been no deep dive. So we really don't know who's in there except the point that she's making. We said, look, I'll let her make the point. Check this out.
But Tiffany, you're saying that you're just making a supposition here. There's no concrete evidence.
You got to be careful. That's way there was some support. There was some support serving the government.
We have seen white supremacist tattoos
Risking their lives, serving the government.
Risking their lives, they're taking lives.
You're calling them Proud Boy militia. Did you say that?
Well, I did not call them Proud Boy militia, but I think it's disgraceful that you're sitting here. I'm actually not. But I think that there are white supremacist tattoos on their
white supremacist federal officers.
Yeah, white supremacist federal officers.
Like, where are you going with this? Why would you say that?
I'm going with my eyes, ears, and logic. There have been multiple ICE agents who have white supremacist
men and women working for the federal government, risking their lives, carrying out a mandate, and they're white supremacists?
Yes, and you're a member of a cult, so I don't expect you to
Whoa. And that's exactly what they are. A cult.
Yep. You see how he overtalks her every time she makes a point? Sound like these FBA Sambos, don't it? Sound like MAGAs, don't it? They don't ever want to talk to learn shit. There's been documented proof that there's Proud Boys enlisted in ICE. There's documented proof that they got white supremacist tattoos. Hell, the Secretary of Defense got kicked out of the military because of his allegiance to white supremacy fucking groups in America. He's got white supremacist tattoos all over him with his drunk ass. So she's right. Where's the lie? They can't ever tell you anything about logic or reality, because they still living in some revisionist fucking time. And to cement the truth, do y'all know about Ruben Stacy? We're gonna do some history diving now, because I don't like FBA fucking goofball Sambos. We're gonna do some fucking deep diving. We're gonna do some dive. I'm gonna show y'all where the method to my madness, because I keep looking up and finding more stories of vile acts committed by white supremacists here in the United States that motherfuckers want to forget. Yep, Village Brother, that's exactly right. That's all they do is overtalk somebody. Oh man, and then they act shocked. Oh, you said I'm in a cult. You're damn right you in a cult. You're in a cult. They got nothing of substance to bring to the conversation, so they overtalk you. Nothing. Because I asked anybody that's getting into a debate with me over politics, the first thing I want to ask is for historical context. Show me where. Prove it to me. Because I'm going to prove everything that I'm saying with documented proof. Y'all, if you've been here long enough, you've seen these maggots get in my chat saying stupid shit all the time. And what's the first thing that I do? I bring up receipts. 1350 wheel receipts. You a fucking liar. Well, why do black men make up 50% of the jail population? That's a fucking lie too. White men make up 58% of the prison population. Where'd you get that from? The Bureau of Prisons? The Federal Bureau of Prisons? See how receipts make them shut the fuck up? Oh, black people are all on welfare. They're just begging for money. They just want government handouts, Will. No. According to the United States, the Department of Agriculture, white people get more food stamps and subsidies than black people. Primarily billionaires. But you don't talk about them, though. Where did you get that from? I just told you, USDA. There you go. That's who reports who gets what benefits from the government with your tax dollars. See, Will, you're just using race. That's all you do is use race. You're a victim, Will. Because I proved you're a fucking liar. I'm using race. Okay, bet. Stay on that bridge, brother. It's gonna be a long fall. It's gonna be a long fall. But anyways, more historical shit.
If you're from Florida, you might have heard about the story of Ruben Stacy. If you haven't, don't worry. I did some digging. Let's get into it. So in 1935, Ruben Stacy was a farmhand in the local area of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Now, Ruben was known in the area because he worked on a lot of farms being a farmhand. But everybody liked Ruben. He was a really good guy. Nobody had any issues with him. But one day when Ruben was working, he got thirsty and he walked up to a house and he knocked on the door and he asked the lady for some water. So this is Marion Jones, okay? Marion Jones lived at the house that Ruben knocked on, okay? But apparently Marion was terrified that Ruben knocked on her door. So she lied and said that Ruben pulled a knife on her and tried to rob her. Now, Ruben was like, whoa, wait a minute. That didn't happen. But they believed her. And now Ruben is on the run, and he's on the run for a few days. Now, I know this is small, but y'all could pause this and then read this article here. But apparently, after, a long search for Ruben, they ended up arresting Ruben and taking him to jail. But this is where the story turns for the worse, okay? So when he's in the jail, there's a mob looking for Ruben, all right? And the police officers at this jail in Fort Lauderdale said, look, we got to get Ruben out of here. Let's take him to a jail in Miami, Florida. So that's exactly what they did. So they packed Ruben up, they put him in a police car, and they took a private road to try to get him out of the jail safely. But the angry mob, they found out the back road that they were taking to get Ruben out of there. They ended up sticking up the police and kidnapping Ruben. So they took Ruben back to the accuser's home, all right? They ended up tying him up with some clothesline from the accuser's house, Marion, and they ended up lynching him. And while this was going on, as they were actively lynching him, some people in the mob stood around and actually, pew-pewed him 22 times. So I decided not to put the whole picture in here, all right, because it's pretty graphic. But they actually documented this event, and they actually sent it to the news stations, right? And it got out to like 100,000 people. But you know who else it got to? So the NAACP gets a hold of it, all right? They publish it in their magazine, but when they publish it, the county gets involved and draws up a jury. So the county wanted to hold these people accountable for this lynching because at the time, they were trying to get rid of all lynching throughout the whole United States. But in the midst of all of this going on, Marion Jones comes out and says, hey, look, I lied. He didn't try to, rob me with a knife. He came looking for water and food, but I was scared. Now let's get back to the accusers, okay? So the people who put this together, the leader of this whole thing was actually the brother of the sheriff of the same county. But the county did not care. They still brought the charges up against about 6 or 7 other men, but none of them were held accountable and none of them were convicted. What a shocker. Now, they ended up burying Reuben Stacy here at the Woodlawn Cemetery in Fort Lauderdale. But there's something about this cemetery I want to tell y'all about. And it's a little messed up, but some of y'all might know about it already. Let's get into it. So they built a part of I-95 right over this cemetery. So it is possible that they literally built the highway over a portion of the cemetery. Let me explain. Now, this cemetery opened up in 1920, and around this time, when you were either African-American or you were really poor, they buried you in a section of this cemetery with no headstone, no nothing, and nobody knew where your plot really was. So if you fast forward a little bit to 1959, the state gets the okay to build an interstate through this section of Florida. But they didn't build that specific section of I-95 over the cemetery until like 1970. And the state, they knew about the cemetery and they knew about the graves, but they couldn't find them. But a lot of people say that they didn't look hard enough and they just went on ahead and just built over that section of the cemetery anyway. But now the state owns the cemetery, right? And all the land around it. So they put up gates now to keep people off of this area of the highway. And judging how close these are to the road, I'm pretty sure that this section of I-95 is directly over some graves. Now, the city of Fort Lauderdale, they recognized this tragic event and they gave him a memorial, Davie Boulevard, and I think it's Southwest 31st Street. I read that in an article. If you're from Fort Lauderdale, let me know if I'm correct. But also, this is cool, something that they did in Montgomery, Alabama. So the city of Montgomery, Alabama put up a memorial not only for Reuben Stacy, but for every African-American that was lynched in those times, all right? They said it's kind of like the report card of every state that has done something wrong to African-Americans. So I thought it was pretty cool. And the more you know. Peace.
But black people are violent, though. Red Eye Spy One. Yeah, salute to you and thank you for joining the channel, bro. You're going to learn a lot here. This is all I do all day. This is all I do. Is I document. I document, I go and find historical context, and I find it. I find it. I find it. I find it. Just like everybody did. Most people don't know that Seneca Village was Central Park that got erased. Just like Rosewood, Florida, Elaine, Arkansas, Opelousas, Louisiana, Greenwood, Mississippi, Atlanta, Wilmington, North Carolina. The list goes on. The Devil's Punch Bowl, the Delta. The list goes on. And they continue to spread the lie that black people are the most violent people in this country when they had state-sanctioned fucking terrorism, just like now. The only difference between then and now is now it's the immigrants' turn. C-Spec, salute to you. There's a whole bunch of historical context that we don't know nothing about because they hid it and whitewashed it. Meanwhile, Donald Trump and this stupid ass administration are trying to convince you somehow, some way, that it's very important that he goes steal those files down in Fulton County, Georgia. It is important for him to go raid the Capitol in Georgia and have the FBI come down there and steal those files because he's a pussy, a baby back bitch. Crazy work, ain't it? This is what they think. No matter how much Donald Trump tries to steal those files down in Fulton County, Georgia, it ain't going to reinstate Sidney Powell's fucking law license, is it? What about Rudy Giuliani? Rudy Giuliani still got to pay those 2 black women that he defamed. Still's got to pay for it. Donald Trump is using the government, the full weight of the government, to impose his will and do what the fuck he want to do. And these dirty motherfuckers are going to keep cheating because they know they're finna get slaughtered in these midterms. They're finna get slaughtered. And it's my duty, it's my job to make sure that I keep y'all informed so that you can inform other people around y'all. Because if y'all at least talk to 2 to 3 people to correctly inform them about what's going on, that the Republicans are a bunch of pedophile protecting domestic terrorists, that you don't need to vote for none of these pieces of shit anymore. Leave these dirty ass cowards where they at, because y'all see what Republicans are doing right now. They're not doing shit. They're not doing shit. All of this stuff could be prevented if the Republicans had a spine. They don't care about the American people. They make excuses for everything Trump does. Everything Trump does. Everything he's doing, they make excuses for it. Yeah. They make excuses for him. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. I'm going to continue to fight. I got to. I have to. It's my duty. I have a solemn duty to protect the history of this country. Otherwise, you'll have liars like Donald Trump continue to spread propaganda and whitewash lies. That's what they'll do. They'll continue. They'll continue. And at just 21 years old, I Show Speed revolutionized African culture and showed the good side of what it is. Meanwhile, these people were talking about, oh man, see, you over here supporting these Somalians committing all this fraud, but they can't even tell you who Amy Bach was. They can't even tell you why Trump just pardoned and erased $1.4 billion in fraud restitution that was supposed to be paid to the victims that these sorry pieces of shit defrauded. They can't tell you why Trump pardoned a fucking drug runner and Juan Orlando Hernandez. Can't tell you that one. Man trafficked over 400 tons of fucking cocaine to America. They didn't say shit about that. Did they? Of course not, they didn't. Oh, it's about fraud. It's about fraud. Yeah, it's about fraud, Will. It's about fraud. Motherfuckers are lying. Those same FBAs cannot tell me about the Red Summer. They can't tell you about William Brown. So I'll tell you. William Brown was in Omaha during the Red Summer of 1919. In the summer of 1919, racial violence erupted across the United States in what newspapers later called the Red Summer, named for the bloodshed that occurred in dozens of cities and towns throughout the United States. One of the deadliest and most infamous events that happened in Omaha, Nebraska. His name was William Brown. William Brown was a black packing house worker. In September 1919, he was accused of assaulting a white woman. The accusation was never proven in court, per usual. Before any trial could occur, a white mob gathered outside of the Douglas County courthouse where Brown was being held. What followed was a complete collapse of law and order. The mob overpowered police, which I think is bullshit. The police let them in. They set the courthouse on fire. They forced their way inside, and they dragged William Brown into the street. William Brown was lynched. Then they burned his body, and they desecrated the remains. Thousands of people watched. William Brown never had a trial. No jury heard any evidence. No court ruled on his guilt or innocence. The mob decided. After the violence escalated beyond control, U.S. Army troops were deployed in Omaha. Their role was not to protect black citizens, but to restore order after the lynching and destruction that had already occurred. Despite the scale of violence, no one was punished for Brown's murder. No justice was delivered for his death. William Brown became one of hundreds of black Americans killed during Red Summer, many of them targeted based on accusations alone, in an era where political leaders and law enforcement failed to intervene or choose silence. This was not a breakdown of the system. This was the system. William Brown never saw a courtroom. The mob was the judge, jury, and executioner. History remembers the riot. It rarely remembers the man. William Brown was his name. William Brown was his name. Trigger warning. He was mixed. Cool. William Brown wasn't though. Look at his face. Look at them, all proud of themselves. demonic. Demonic. All it took was an accusation. All it took was an accusation. That's him. That is all it took. That's all it took. No facts, no evidence, just the word of a white woman. That's all it took. And then all you got to do is this. Go to Google. Type in Red Summer of 1919. See, I'm gonna show y'all where y'all can go look at it. It's been thoroughly researched. The Red Summer was a period of time in 1919 which the United States was rocked by a wave of race-fueled riots and violence. Over the course of Red Summer, a series of anti-black riots broke out in more than 30 American cities, ignited following the returns of soldiers who fought during the World War, which 1914 to 1918, which World War I. The Red Summer was a culmination of growing racial tensions across America. It was during Jim Crow. My grandfather was 2 years old. No, he was 6 years old when this happened. These tensions gradually arose thanks to a number of key factors, including labor shortages in the industrial northern and midwestern cities during the war, the migration of African Americans to these cities during the early years of the Great Migration, and the racial strife stoked among white workers with the arrival of African American workers. Between the winter and fall of 1919, this strife escalated into widespread violence that resulted in hundreds of deaths. Still, the Red Summer also marked an important movement when African Americans came together to fight back against racial oppression and helped set the stage for a civil rights movement. The events of the Red Summer are best understood in the historical context of racism in the United States. Approximately 12.5 million people were kidnapped in Africa, transported to the Americas as slaves from the 16th to the 19th centuries. In colonial America, in the early United States, slavery was seen by some as an essential component to the economy. Let me read that one more time. Slavery was seen by some as an essential component to the economy, which is the reason why they fought a civil war over it. 1861 to 1865. Black people freed themselves. See, when the president turned their back on those black people and removed those troops to protect them in 1877 during the Reconstruction period, that's when the racial white groups spawned their heads, like the Ku Klux Klan, the White League, and the Red Shirts. See, they leave those out. Oh, it was only the Ku Klux Klan. No, it wasn't. It wasn't just them. It was a whole bunch of them. It was a whole bunch of them. Crazy work, ain't it? Supreme Beast, what's up with it, Brody? That's the crazy part. I teach real history. I keep teaching real history. Some of these people's grandparents who were participating or witnessing the Red Summer of 1919 are still alive to this day. They're still alive. Still alive. But according to the FBA, I'm off code though for teaching about real historical context, because I'm not one of those ones that broad brush any demographic of people here in America. It ain't what you say, it's what you do that defines who you are. Right? Right. So again, who's the most violent demographic in America? While simultaneously being the most protected class in the United States. You see every last one of them smiling in this picture after they just murdered this man with no evidence. Smiles on their faces. These same ones went to church that Sunday morning, praying to a God that ain't listening to them. But leave it to these FBA Sambos, though. Leave it to them. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm off code. Right? History matters. Historical context matters. I want us as a people to learn real, and I mean real history. The same way I teach it, I want you and everybody on here to learn real history. Y'all want to know, since I've been live, what just happened? The Senate just voted against the spending bill that the House of Representatives just shoved down the throats of Americans. 45 Republicans voted for this bill. Every Democrat and 7 Republicans voted no. Crazy work, ain't it? Damn, Will, you just keep coming back to motherfucking facts, huh? Y'all know the story of Miss Peggy. Did y'all know? There was a woman who did not want to see her daughter return to slavery, so she killed her. She did not want her child to live through slavery. She'd rather her child die than live through slavery. Margaret Garner was her name. This happened in Ohio. The more and more you learn, the more and more you won't take no lip from none of these thin lip fucking recessive chromosome damn demons. The more you research, the more knowledge you have, the more history you know, the more wiser you become, and the more you'll refuse to accept. It's so much historical context that's out here for us to read and learn from. Crazy part, ain't it? Then I started looking at comments on my Facebook page when I started making posts, because I'm hardly on Facebook. I'm hardly on Facebook. I'm hardly on it. Hardly on it. But when I get back on it, I see the more you learn, the more you'll be less willing to accept bullshit that's being thrown at you from this stupid lying ass administration. For real. All y'all have to do is continue to follow me here. And I'm going to give you game where you find it. Syriac, what's up, family? The more power you have, you get more powerful, the more history. Matter of fact, here's a book you should read by Michael Harriot. Get it. You'll be glad you did. Yep, Red Eye. There was a wise man that once said, to be a wise man in America is to wake up in a rage every day. James Baldwin said that. And he's absolutely correct, because I wake up enraged every day. Because I see people get on the internet Hey, you get mad, dog. Honestly, I'm talking about frustrated. You get frustrated. I mean, pissed off. I be mad all the time. Meanwhile, this demented piece of shit sits here and writes posts like this. Iranian patriots, keep protesting. Take over your institutions. Save the names of the killers and abusers. They will pay a big price. I have canceled all meetings with Iranian officials until the senseless killings of protesters stop. Help is on the way. Nigga. Sound like he wanted to say nigga there. President Donald J. Trump. Meanwhile, in your own fucking house, your fucking tyrannical pieces of shit, dumbass Jan Sixers are murdering people in the street, and you don't give a fuck. They're kidnapping little 5-year-old babies and holding them hostage here in America. Our economy sucks. Our foreign policy is trash. Our national security is in the toilet. Nobody fucks with the United States anymore. No one trusts us. No one cares to trust us. No one gives a fuck to trust us. So, Donald John Trump, you fucking pile of shit. Fuck you and that bullshit ass post that you posted. And fuck you and every last one of your stupid retarded ass supporters too. Cause all of y'all are fucking slow. I'm talking about short bus shouty slow. Slower than fuck. Slower than molasses down a brick wall. During the wintertime. That's them. Dumbasses. Every time. What I want to see is, and I'm gonna get off here in a minute. What I want to see is, how did Elon Musk know the results of the election 4 hours before they were even announced? That's my question. How did Elon Musk know about the results of an election 4 hours before they were even released? I'm in a rage every day because I see stupid shit like this. Y'all know who this is? The bootleg Sarah Palin. No, she was part of the Latinos for Trump. Shown here. Now, when the Latino community want to have this conversation, then we can really talk. Yeah. Because there's some Hispanic people working for ICE, deporting their own people. And we got some Sambos there too. The tethers. Working in ICE doing the same fucking thing. This is why I fight the way I fight. And that's why. But there was a y'all remember Bishop,
where government,
y'all remember Bishop Wright, right? Barack Obama's pastor, right? Y'all remember him? Y'all remember him? I want y'all to listen to what he said in I think it's going viral now, in a sermon that he preached. I want y'all to listen. This is going to be the last thing I tell you guys. But listen to him.
God does not lie. Where governments change, God does not change. And I'm through now. But let me leave you with one more thing. Governments fail. The government in this text, comprised of Caesar, Quirinius, Pontius Pilate, Pontius Pilate. The Roman government failed. The British government used to rule from east to west. The British government had a Union Jack. She colonized Kenya, Ghana, Nigeria, Jamaica, Barbados, Trinidad, and Hong Kong. Her navies ruled the 7 seas all the way down to the tip of Argentina in the Falklands. But the British government failed. The Russian government failed. The Japanese government failed. The German government failed. And the United States of America government, when it came to treating her citizens of Indian descent fairly, she failed. She put them on reservations. When it came to treating her citizens of Japanese descent fairly, she failed. She put them in internment prison camps. When it came to treating the citizens of African descent fairly, America failed. She put them in chains. The government put them on slave quarters, put them on auction blocks, put them in cotton fields, put them in inferior schools, put them in substandard housing, put them in scientific experiments, put them in the lowest paying jobs, put them outside the equal protection of the law, kept them out of their racist bastions of higher education, and locked them into positions of hopelessness and helplessness. The government gives them the drugs, builds bigger prisons, passes a 3-strike law, and then wants us to sing God Bless America? No, no, no. Not God Bless America. God damn America that's in the Bible for killing innocent people. God damn America for treating her citizens as less than human. God damn America as long as she tries to act like she is God and she is supreme. Where government.
Amazing. And I agree wholeheartedly with what Bishop Jeremiah Wright said. He was absolutely right. Governments failed. The government of the United States have failed black people since they stole us. That's why I fight. And that's why I won't buy out. And that's the reason why I would call out every FBA, Sambo, coon, buck dancer, shucker, and jiver, and racist that even wants to think about commenting on anything that I produce. You're more than welcome to get up here and debate me if you want to. If you say what I'm saying is wrong, if you saying that I'm not on code, please show me where I'm off code at. I challenge any of you who disagree with me. Please come prove me where I'm wrong. I post links almost all the time when I go live, and none of you bastards show up. But y'all got a lot of mouth in my comment section. So bring your sellout, soft chewing, tap dancing ass right on up here to this fucking platform. We're on camera. I can't do nothing to you. Ain't no need for you to be scared of me. But you are scared of these fucking facts. That's what you're afraid of. I'm not afraid of none of you. That's a problem for you. I've been on this earth long enough to know I'm not afraid of you. You have nothing for me to be afraid of. But anyways, shout out to the mighty LDBC. That's the Lions Den boxing community. For those who don't know, now you know. I am Trill Will LDBC or nothing. Thank you for tuning in for yet another episode, Trill from the Ground Up. And the Trill from the Ground Up podcast. Y'all make sure y'all tune into the 21st Century Suffragettes. They come on in about another 30 minutes. But fuck Donald Trump, his stupid ass supporters, and everybody who voted for him who didn't vote at all. Fuck all y'all. You're the reason why we're here. Now it's time for you to clean up the mess. And again, goddamn America, till you fix this shit. And we ain't doing it. It's your turn. Peace.